Have you been thinking of a way to come to Australia as a tourist to enjoy all the beautiful views in Australia, or you have a friend or family that want to invite you over and you don't know where to start from? This video, I'll be sharing with you guys ways you can apply for your Australia visiting or tourist visa. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you have plans of coming to Australia as a tourist, or you want to come and do business here, or come for medicals, or visit friend and family, Australia has different visiting visa subclass depending on what is bringing you to Australia. I will urge you to check the website. This is the official Australian website. You can check it out, and I will also leave it in my description box for anyone that want to check out the website. This visitor's visa will allow you to come to Australia as a tourist, and you must meet the eligibility for you to apply for this visa. The visa will cost you $150 to apply, and you can actually apply for this visa all by yourself without using any agent. Except you're not confident enough, then you can go ahead and look out for an agent to assist you. This visa, like I said, will cost you 150 Australian dollars to apply, and you must meet some eligibilities for you to apply for this visitor's visa. Processing time differs depending on the country passports you're coming with. UK, Canada, US, there's every chances that you will get your visa earlier than someone coming from, let's say, like Africa. So for Australian visitors visa, you can stay up to 12 months in Australia, and you have to stick to the conditions, which is you must be coming to Australia for the purpose of visiting alone. You're not coming for any other thing apart from visiting. Visiting can be visiting a friend, a family, or going for a cruise in Australia. And this visitor's visa allow you to go from one state to another in Australia. Another thing you need to also stick to is that this visa allows you to take a certification course for only 3 months. You cannot do more than 3 months certification course or training in Australia. So if you want to take up any training more than 3 months, you must come in with the right visa. The government will not give you any concession for this certification or the training you want to do. You must be fully funded by you, meaning that you have to be the one to pay for any certification or training that you acquire when you're in Australia. Australian visitors visa does not allow you to work here in Australia. I've had a lot of people asking me, oh, what if I get a visitor's visa to come to Australia? Am I able to work? So you're hearing it here that the answer is no. Australian visitors visa does not allow you to work in Australia. You're only here to go for a cruise, visit anywhere you want to visit. You must have a genuine reason while you're coming here. Even if you're planning to come and start up a business here, there is a business subclass visa that you will take up, or you're coming for a health check, you would get a visa for medicals if you're coming here for medicals. So you have to stick to your visa condition, like I said, coming here only for the purpose of tourism. For you to apply for this visa, you must be outside Australia. So you cannot be in Australia and apply for visitors visa 600. And the final condition is that you must leave Australia before your visa expires. Enough of me talking about the visa condition. Let us dive into what are the eligibilities you need to meet for you to apply for this visitor's visa. One of the eligibilities for you to meet is the health requirements. So you need to do some biometrics and do some tests for you to apply for your Australian visitor's visa. Some of the case officers might tell you to do it when you apply for your visa, and some people also go ahead and do this health before they are asked to do so. Have the website to know if your country is among the countries that requires a TB test. You will also be asked to bring in your yellow fever vaccine, your polio, your x-ray, and some other health requirements as well. You must meet the character check. I will advise you to go to any of your nearest police station and get the police character check. This would cover up for the character check. The eligibility you need to meet is to have enough money to cover your expenses while you're holidaying in Australia. So you need to have enough money in your bank account to prove that you can take care of yourself while you're in Australia. For you to apply for this visa, there are some checklists that you need to check out to be sure that everything is in order. Number one is to make sure you have a valid international passport before you apply for your visitor's visa. If your passport is almost expiring, like 2 months, you need to get a new passport before you apply for your visa. You need to get your health examination ready. What it means that you need to do all the health requirements that they need from you ready before you apply for this visa, or you wait for your case officer. That's when you have applied for the visa, you will be assigned to a case officer, and your case officer would be the one to tell you the health requirements you need and send you to go and do the necessary health examination. So whichever one, just make sure either you do it before you apply or you wait for your case officer to direct you to do same. You need to gather all your documents, include all information that would make your visa process seamless. Do not wait for your case officer to ask you for this before you bring it. What are the documents you need to gather to apply for this tourist visa? Number one, like I said before, you need your international passport. You need your national ID card to apply. You need your driver's license if you have any. If you don't have any, your national ID card can cover for your driver's license. You need a certificate of your change of name if you're married. You also need your newspaper review to show that you have your change of name. You need to prove that you have enough fund to cover yourself while you're in Australia. You need to show up to 3 months bank statement if you're applying for this visa. And if you're working, you also need to show your pay slip and also your tax record to show that you're paying tax and you are working in an organization. Business owners, you need to show your audited record to show that you've been paying tax, your company is doing well. If you have a credit card, you also need to show that, and some statement of account for business owners to show that your business is functioning and you're not owing anyone or you're not in any debts. Another thing you need to know that if a friend or your family member is inviting you over to come for a holiday or come to visit them, that family member or a friend need to give you a letter stating that they are the ones inviting you over. They should write the relationship with you, the purpose of visit, and how long you will be staying in Australia. If you're going to stay with your friends and relatives and they are going to be the one to take care of you while you're here in Australia, you would also need to get their proof of fund to show that they are capable of taking care of you while you're in Australia. They also need to indicate your plan while you're in Australia. So what are you coming to Australia to do? What will you be doing while you're living in their house? Are you going for a cruise? Are you going to visit other places in Australia? They need to write all this letter to back it up that they are the ones going to take care of you and you are their responsibility while you're in Australia. Then I also tell people that if you don't have anyone here and you want the visa officer to really look at your application, you need to show them that you are a genuine applicant and you will be going back home when your visa expires. There are some other things too that you need to add up to prove that you're a genuine applicant, and after your holiday you will be going back to your country of residence. If you're working in your country, you can get a letter from your HR, that's your human resources, to indicate that you're an employee of so-so organization. They can do a reference for you stating that you're coming to Australia just for a visit, you're working here, these are the annual income that you earn, and after your holiday that you're coming back to resume your job. This would help the case officer to know that you actually have something that you're going back home to. Or if you're a student, you can get a letter from your school stating that you're a student and you're coming to Australia for tourists. You can also add your student ID card to show that you're going back to your country to finish your studies. If you're a business owner, you can use your business to show a strong tie that you cannot leave your business and come to Australia and stay. So you have some ties back home that would make you go back. If you're married, your spouse and children back home can also be part of the things that you can prove to the case officer that you have family that is missing you already back home and you can't wait to go back to them. So you need to convince the visa officer that you have a genuine tie back in your country, so that after you're visiting, that you'll be going back to your country. So once you have gathered all these documents, you can go ahead and apply for your visiting visa. Like I said, it's $150 and you can do all this all by yourself. But if you feel that is too overwhelming, you can take up a professional Australian MARA agent to help you with your application. This is a demonstration. I went to Google and typed in visitors visa and it brought me to the website. And this is the tourist visa, subclass 600. You can see it outside Australia. And these are the stay costs and processing time. You would also see that it differs from one time to another. And because of COVID, the processing time is taking longer. And what this visa can do for you is also stated there. See all the conditions and check your eligibility as well, and what you can do with the visa. And here you can see to check your conditions. So you can look at it and you can go to Vivo to check out your visa once it's out. So these are the following conditions that you need to meet. This is it. No work, maximum of 3 months studies, maintain adequate health insurance, no further stay. And this is the eligibility: meet health requirements, meet character requirements, have enough fund, be a genuine visitor. And these are the step-by-step too. So before you apply, you need to check out all the steps, check your passport, organize your health examination. So all this you can see when you check the website, and I have also left it in the description box for you. So you can actually go ahead and check this out and apply for visitors visa all by yourself. Like I said, it is very easy. Just check out the eligibility, check out the step-by-step. They have told you everything you need to know here, okay? So these are the pay slip, the audited account, the tax record, a letter from your relative. So they are all the documents that you need to apply for your visitor's visa, and your plans in Australia, proof of fund. So these are all the things stated plain here. So you need to check your character check, additional documents. This is especially if you're coming with someone under 18 years old. There are some requirements you need to meet as well. So guys, I would like you to check out this website. That's the Australian website, www.homeaffairs.gov.au, and apply for your tourist visa if you want to come for holiday here, or you want to visit me or anybody that you know in Australia. This is the right time for you to do the needful. This is the biometrics, your health examination. So all you need to do is open each box and read, so you will know what is required of you. So I hope you guys would enjoy this. And this when your will visa help is someone that want to apply for Australian visitors visa 600 to go ahead and do the needful. And thank you for always watching my video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I will really appreciate that, and I will see you in my next video.